So, hey guys, I'm back. Yes, I'm in the same location. I'm wearing the same outfit. Decided to make a few different videos today. Right now, I am going to do, I guess it would be like a review, I suppose, a review of, um, of Hemlock Grove, Season 3, the last chapter. So, there will be spoilers in this because I just cannot explain it to you without the spoilers. So, if you are okay with spoilers and you're still going to watch it, please continue to watch. If not, I would suggest you go watch it first. Let's just say it started out kind of slow. The series did. It started out kind of, or the season started out kind of slow. Only like the first episode was slow, and then every episode, because they only did it in like 10 episodes, every episode it was like so much going on. And there was tons of stuff that I didn't even imagine would happen. Like, let me just do an overview. Okay, so, at the end of season 2, Miranda and Nadia got taken by, like, this bat-flying thing, and they got, like, hoisted off, and in the new season, they end up in, like, the middle of nowhere, in, like, this cabin with that doctor guy, and turns out that he's, like, trying to make a bunch of, like, those little bat things. So, like, that's why he needs them. He needs Nadia because she's, like, babies and infants are the best to do that kind of stuff with, which is kind of weird. But, other than that, Destiny's boyfriend, or ask her to marry him, they're getting married, blah, blah, blah. He makes a porn tape with some girl from this Croatian mob crew, and, Peter turns him over to them, and they shoot him and kill him. And Destiny, Peter hides it from Destiny, and, Roman calls in the death, and she finds out his voice, even though he tried to disguise it. So she goes and tries to confront him, and she punches Roman in the face, and Roman gets really pissed off and punches Destiny. She flies backwards and falls over a glass table, and she's pretty much dying. I mean, he could have taken her to the hospital, but instead he decided to break her neck. So Roman killed Destiny, and didn't tell Peter about it. And Olivia is, like, dying, from, like, a flesh-eating disease or whatever, where she's eating her own kind, or, like, she got that virus that she has that feeling to eat her own kind, and Johann decides to tell her that, by the way, if you don't find a body to transfer your thoughts to in your being, you're going to end up eating yourself and dying. So that was fun, learning that she was going to do that. And Johann switches his mind with another guy, only for it to, like, backfire on him, and the guy has, like, mental breaks. And he comes in one day and stabs Johann. So Johann dies, which is kind of weird, because I didn't even really think that I didn't think he was gonna die, but I guess that's what they mean by no happy endings. That's, like, the theme of this. Shelley falls in love with a guy. He's, like, a drifter, in the old Godfrey Mill. They, like, make this homeless shelter kind of place, for people to eat and things like that. So she falls in love with him, and, Roman meets a new, au pair, I think is how you pronounce it, has relations with her, falls in love with her, only to find out that it is his sister that Olivia gave up a long time ago. Yeah, other than that, what I'm about to tell you is, like, the biggest giveaway of all, and I cannot believe it ended like this, but Um, at the end, the last episode actually, like the last 2 episodes, Peter finds out that Roman killed Destiny. So he teams up with Roman's new sister, which I don't remember what her name is. Anna, right? I think her name's Anna, something like that. And he goes to kill Roman. He shoots Roman once while Roman's feeding off of a girl in the alley, and Peter ends up stabbing, or Roman ends up stabbing Peter and killing him, per se. And he buries Peter in the ground. And Peter almost dies, and he sees Destiny. Destiny's telling him that he needs to hurry up and get out of the ground because he's losing oxygen. And then his pack of wolves actually dig him out and pull him out of the hole, which was crazy because Roman didn't know he was alive. And he was ready to kill Roman. The only way he could do that is to rip Roman's heart out. And he thought that the only way to do that is to turn himself into a wolf. And he was supposed to wait until a full moon. But he didn't. But we'll go into that in a few minutes. But Roman goes to where he buried Peter to make sure Peter was still dead, I guess. I don't know. But then Peter calls him, and he's like, so you're alive, you know. And Peter's like, yeah, come full moon, there will be blood shed. And so, you know, whatever, how that goes. Y'all know how that goes. But Peter stole Nadia and gave her to Anna, or Anne, I think her name is. And Anne ends up giving Nadia to Shelly because she needs somebody to protect her while she goes and confronts Olivia about killing her father. And then Olivia decides that she needs somebody of her own flesh and blood to transfer her memories, thoughts into, that way that doesn't turn out really bad. And so she takes Anna and whatever to Johann, but she finds out that Johann's actually dead, and that other doctor, I don't remember what his name is going to do it. But then Anne locks herself into the contamination booth and catches herself on fire, and she burns up and dies. So there went Olivia's happy ending. Then the last episode was absolutely insane. That was part of the last episode. But Peter goes to Roman's to kill him, and it's not a full moon. And I was really hoping that Peter wouldn't change, but he did. And the way that he changed was freaking epic. I just gotta tell you that. You guys just gotta watch that part because that's freaking insane. But that whole episode was just like on the edge of your seat, like, oh my god, this is not happening. But they fight in Roman's house, and then they go outside. And you gotta remember that Peter changed, so Peter's a wolf. And I don't know if you guys remember season 1, I believe. I think it's season 1. But if you change too many times out of a full moon, you become a white wolf. Which I'm not quite sure why that happens, but it does. And so at the end, the last couple minutes, Roman's crying and telling Peter, oh my god, look at us. I can't believe this has happened to us. I can't believe this is how it's going to end. And then he starts talking to Peter, and he's like, see, you chose to be a wolf the rest of your life, and now I'm dying. What happened to us? And he's like, just do it. And Peter bites Roman's neck, rips some of his neck out, and then rips his heart out. And now Peter is stuck as a wolf for the rest of his life. Then it switches to Olivia, which I don't know if Olivia is after or before. I think it's before, but anyways, Olivia at the end is literally deteriorating. And there's this one part where she's just talking to herself or to the camera, whatever, and then she bites her arm and starts eating herself, and then she dies. So that's pretty fucking crazy. Sorry for my language, but that is just like the whole season, the whole end of the season was like, parts. But then it switches to Shelly and that guy that she's with. I forget what his name is. They're driving out of Hemlock Grove, and she sees Peter as a wolf. And Peter realizes that Nadia is okay, and he hides in the woods so that Shelly can leave happily. So the only happy ending is that Shelly is finally free from Hemlock Grove, and she has Nadia. So yeah. I really wish that there was more to the season, more to the series, because it was a freaking awesome series. But sadly, that was the final chapter. I definitely give the whole series like a 4 out of 5, because it's kind of an off kind of series, but definitely worth like a 4. It's not quite a 5 because it didn't blow my mind until like the last season. But they did a brilliant job on the series in general, so I hope they come out with something similar by the same producers, which would be awesome. But on the bright side, come January, there is a new series out called The Shadow Hunters. It is taken after The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare, so that's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, so I hope you guys liked this little review. I've never done one before. And this was one of the easiest series for me to do one to because I've seen every episode. And just to let you know, this is a Netflix original, so you can only watch it on Netflix. And I'll leave their Instagram down below, which is kind of cool to follow. But yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Sorry for all the spoilers, but there's really no way to review it without spoilers. But yeah, definitely recommend you watch it if you haven't. Even though I told you about it, it's still gonna blow your mind if you watch it from the first season. There's only 3 seasons. But yeah, comment below who your favorite character is. Mine was always Peter. Still is. My favorite is Peter. But yeah, comment below. Let me know. And let me know how you like this review, and tell me if you want me to do more. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.